I'm placing a $10,000 bet on the UFC Montreal card this weekend, and it is plus 135 odds. Welcome back to the Matty Betss YouTube channel. I am here at my suite at the Hard Rock in Hollywood, Florida. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you comment your prediction of the Belal Muhammad versus JDM fight this weekend, because I'm giving away $100 to 3 different people if this bet ends up hitting. And while you're here, check out the description right now. If you use code Matty on Underdog Fantasy, you can actually bet this exact bet, and they're gonna give you free cash to play with if you're a new user. JDM is taking on Belal Muhammad in a 5-round main event, and both guys have a lot on the line. JDM has won 17 straight fights in MMA, and Belal himself is on a 10-fight win streak in the UFC. Let's start with Jack Della Maddalena first. He has not fought in a 5-rounder yet in his UFC career, and there's a lot of question marks to answer there. How's it gonna look if a guy like Belal Muhammad is pressuring him and is in his face the entire fight? After rounds 2, 3, 4, 5, how is he gonna look in those scenarios? We don't know yet, that's the truth. Now, we've seen JDM lose in tons of wrestling and grappling exchanges against Gilbert Burns. Gilbert was winning the first 2 rounds of the fight, and then the first 2.5 minutes of the 3rd round before getting finished. We also saw Hafez get these big double leg takedowns against JDM and have success in the wrestling. With all that said, JDM has shown he's actually been elite in some of these scrambles, and he's been training with Craig Jones. Belal Muhammad on the other side, everybody knows him as a guy that is elite, but people tend to think he's on the boring side, mainly because he just doesn't get a lot of finishes in the UFC. However, he did finish Sean Brady with a round 2 TKO, just an accumulation of damage on the feet with the ref stepping in. Now, as far as a prediction for this fight, I am gonna go with Belal Muhammad. He is the favorite. I believe he should be. He's the faster striker. He is the better wrestling and the better cardio. With that said, JDM could put his lights out. When Belal Muhammad loses, it tends to be against guys with big boxing power, Vicente Luque, Jeff Neal, etc. JDM absolutely can win this fight with a big shot, but I am going to go with Belal Muhammad. However, that is not my $10,000 bet. I'm going to tell you guys, I am laying this fight to not go the distance. You can get it at plus 135. Nice little plus money play for $10,000. I'm going to tell you guys exactly why. We've already talked about it. JDM has the ability to put Belal Muhammad's lights out at any time in this 25-minute fight. He also has shown good scrambling ability. If Belal makes mistakes, kind of like he did in that Leon Edwards fight, Leon took his back once. Leon also got on top of him and landed ground and pound in round 5. I don't think Belal can afford to make those mistakes against JDM. JDM has big elbows on top. He has good ground and pound, and his grappling has got better and better every fight. There is a world where JDM can win this fight by submission or by knockout TKO, right? Belal Muhammad on the other side, people like to hate on him and say he's boring and doesn't get finishes. But I'll tell you one thing right now, his striking has gotten so much better. He has good kicks, he's got good boxing, he's got great pressure. He can fatigue JDM and get a late finish. He can also get this guy's back, land ground and pound, get a submission. I honestly believe both guys have the submission and the KO upside. And for a 25-minute fight, I understand the risk. The risk is Belal literally rinses and repeats takedowns, stays durable, and is able to win on the scorecards. I understand the risk. That's the way this bet loses, right? However, I just think in a 25-minute fight, with the crazy amount of pressure Belal applies to JDM, and then the big power coming back at him, and then the scrambles from both sides, I just think there's so many scenarios where this fight ends in a finish. I believe this fight ends in a finish 60 or 70% of the time, and at plus money, how can I not hammer this? Give me this fight to not go the distance, $10,000 to win $13,500 profit, 23.5K total. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe. And while you're still here, go use the link in the bio. Underdog Fantasy is going to give you free cash if you use code Matty. You can actually bet this exact bet. You just have to pair it with something else on the app. Good luck to you with all your bets this weekend.